Hello and welcome to a brand new video, and today I'm doing my F1 2018 prediction. So coming up to a silly season now where people come up with ridiculous ideas of who will be where in 2018, but I've got my true predictions here, and let's kick it off with Mercedes, just going through the constructors order from last season. And Mercedes, I just believe it'll be Bottas and Hamilton. They're both pulling the weight, they're both doing what the team want, both scoring consistent points, winning races. Simple, they will keep Bottas and Mercedes. 2019 will be interesting for Mercedes. Will they go for Vettel? Who knows? That's next year's video. Moving on to Scuderia Ferrari, and they're going to keep Vettel, obviously, because I think they're going to win championship year. Vettel have no reason to leave. And then Kimi Raikkonen, I believe he will stay as well, because he always does better in the second half of the season. And, well, Vettel likes Kimi, and Kimi keeps Vettel happy, and Vettel keeps Kimi happy. 2019, I think it'll be very different at Ferrari, but we'll get on to that later on. Red Bull, I believe they will stay the same with Ricciardo and Verstappen again, because they're both been confirmed for next year, both under contract, and there's no way of them leaving next year. And now, Force India, they'll stay, nice English, they will stay the same. Ocon and Perez, it's all staying the same pretty much so far. Ocon and Perez will stay at Force India. They're just both quality drivers. Ocon, I think he's going to edge ahead of Perez next season, maybe later on this season when he starts getting more confidence. But at the moment, unless something dramatic changes, I believe they will stay at Force India. And now, moving on to Williams, this is where I've decided to move stuff about a bit. And Williams, we will have Lance Stroll because he is starting to perform now, and Carlos Sainz, I believe he will go to Williams. Red Bull are pretty persistent, but he will be at Toro Rosso next year. He won't be at Toro Rosso next year. I just know Carlos Sainz won't be at Toro Rosso next year. He doesn't want to be there. You can just tell he is driving the socks off that car to prove to other teams he is capable of a top drive, and I can't see him going to Mercedes, Ferrari, or Red Bull, or Force India. So Williams will be the place for Carlos Sainz next season. And then moving on to Toro Rosso, it will be Pierre Gasly and Daniel Kvyat, because as Carlos Sainz goes, they need someone to fill the seat. That's Gasly. Who do they? They can't get rid of they can't get rid of Daniel Kvyat because they haven't got anyone experienced enough to replace him. So I think they'll keep Kvyat for 2018 and then get rid of him for 2019 because he's awful. But they put him into Red Bull for a reason in 2015, so they must see something in Daniel Kvyat. And now moving on to Haas, I believe they will stay the same. I expect their partnership with Ferrari to get a bit weaker next year because of, well, we'll move on to why in a bit, and well, they'll just stay the same. Magnussen, in my opinion, he's doing better than Grosjean at the moment. One, he doesn't complain 24/7, and well, yeah, he's doing the same as Grosjean without complaining, basically. So moving on to Renault, and goodbye, Jolyon Palmer. Basically, you're awful. Just go, give up, go. Simple. No one wants you in Formula One except Matt 212, but he's just a pleb. Then, yeah. So replacing Jolyon Palmer will be, I've got Robert Kubica. I completely forgot his name, but Robert Kubica will be at Renault next season. They've put him in the Hungary test. They've invested money into this guy. I mean, this guy, he's 31, same age as Hamilton, same age as De Resta. I mean, he's got the speed, I believe. He will be in Formula One next year full time because anyone, to be honest, is better than Jolyon Palmer. Anyone. Hulkenberg will stay there. I believe Renault will be stronger next season and maybe a podium for Hulkenberg next season. Who knows? But now moving on to McLaren-Honda. I believe they will ditch Honda next season. They will go with Mercedes. And I also believe Van Dorn and Alonso will stay put there because Alonso's got nowhere to go. Van Dorn, he's their junior. He's basically signed to McLaren for a long time, and that will stay the same. But with a Mercedes engine, they will catapult themselves up to P3 in the championship next year. That's the true belief from me. And moving on to Sauber or Alfa Romeo, I believe they will be called next season. Ferrari have given them 2018 engines for next year. Why would they do that when they've always given them older engines? If they didn't have a plan for Sauber to become Alfa Romeo. And that's why I also believe Ericsson gone. What's his name? Forgot his name. their line will be gone. Giovinazzi and Charles Leclerc will be in the Alfa Romeo / Sauber car next season. End of story. Ferrari want those junior drivers in there. They are both great talents, and 2019, I believe Leclerc will be in the Ferrari, replacing Kimi Räikkönen. And well, that is all for today's video. I hope you like my predictions. I'll put them on screen for you all to see at some point in the video, probably. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and goodbye.